Hi everyone, and welcome to the AhReWriter channel. My name is Ari, and today I'm in a different place. I'm actually at a friend's house. I decided to visit some friends in a different state that I've never been to before, and they've welcomed me with open arms. And here I am. I'm in a really interesting place, and as you can see, my set is very different. And what you can see behind me are two very special things. One, right here actually, is a painting that was made by my friend, and this was one of the first ones he ever made. It's actually really beautiful. It resembles the rocks from Zion National Park, I believe. And the other one, right here, is a painting he made for me. So if you guys have seen my other videos, you can see that the Triforce, the Flower of Life, chakras, Merkavas, and Metatron's cube, and many other different assets are in that painting. So I'm very grateful to him, and if you guys are interested, you can always go check out Michael Carey Fine Art. That's the artist who made all this beautiful artwork behind me, and who has made many different kinds of artwork of many different kinds of mediums and different kinds of genres. So I'm making this video because I wanted to share with you all something very important to me, which is something that inspired me from an anime and manga called Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. And it's a very interesting anime and manga series. I believe mostly anime. I don't think I've seen the manga before. And this series is interesting because it has to do with a struggle of people that were forced underground and basically were too afraid to go up to the surface because they didn't want to get hurt by what was happening up there. And of course, I'm not going to spoil much for you guys, but I just wanted to let you know that the main character of that series was also very afraid and was basically pretty much almost satisfied with staying underground for a bit. And one of the other characters, one of the most beloved characters in the anime, is trying to convince this main character, who's very intelligent, very good with gadgets and machinery, to basically push through and to explore the surface with him and to explore the world and see what was up there. But what if you get hurt? There's many dangers up there. I mean, not only could you get hurt, but the people around you could get hurt. That's a bit of a semi-spoiler for how the anime goes, of course. And there's a phrase that that secondary character said. I'm not going to say any names because I want you guys to check it out for yourselves, but the character is very interesting. The character was basically convincing the main character to, come on, you can do it, we need your help, try to figure out how this machine works so we can get up to the surface. And the main character says, I don't know, I don't think we should, man, what if something happens to us? And he also didn't really believe in his own skills and in his own abilities. He thought that while he's decent at some things, he's nothing really special. He's not strong, he's not the smartest person ever, so what could he do? And that other character said a line that has resonated with a lot of people, including me, and I'm going to dissect it today with you all. He says, I know you don't believe in yourself, to the main character. But you believe in me, right? And the main character goes, well, yeah, I mean, sure, you're so confident and you're so sure of yourself. Yeah, I guess I do believe in you. And the other character says, well then, believe in me, who believes in you. And the main character really thought to himself very carefully, and that resonated with him, and he fixed the machine, and they were able to drill themselves up to the surface. This necklace here was a gift that I got from my friends that I'm staying with because they knew that I really liked this anime. And they gave this to me. And this drill should actually be facing up because this drill was used to dig from the underground up to the surface of the world and to see what was there and to basically explore what life has to offer. I think that the anime has a lot of analogies to our lives and the different kinds of things that we go through that seem to be very scary. I think that we can be easily discouraged. I think that people can be very afraid to do certain things. People can also get comfortable with where they are, where they live, how their life is, the way that they speak, the way that they communicate with other people. And I think it's quite useful for us to remember that as humans, we can work together and socialize. And I think that that's something that people sometimes forget. A lot of people have a lot of trauma and issues with other people in their lives, and they basically resort to themselves. They rely on themselves, they become hermits, they isolate themselves, and they try to just deal with everything by themselves. And sometimes it's a good thing to do that. Sometimes it's good to get away from negativity and to rely on yourself and to empower yourself. And I think that's very nice. But I think what's even more powerful is the exponential growth that we gain when we're with other people that believe in us. And so sometimes we may think, oh, I know I'm decent at something, but I don't think I'm good enough to do something exceptionally. I don't think that I'll be able to ride that roller coaster, or to be able to create some kind of amazing artwork, or to even start a YouTube channel and make videos and see what happens. And I know that when I was thinking of making my channel, I was worried about little details, and I thought, am I ready? Do I know how to edit properly? Can I do all these things? And one of my friends, the same one that I'm visiting right now, the one who's allowed me into his home and allowed me to experience life with his family and has been so gracious to me in so many ways, he's the one who helped me to come up with a lot of things and to really push me forward and to remind myself that I can do things. He's the one that believes in me more than I do sometimes. He thinks that I'm a better piano player than I think I am. He thinks that I'm smarter and kinder than I am. And while he doesn't know me as much as I know myself, I appreciate that, and it does push me forward. And he's the reason why my alliance in Command & Conquer Rivals is named the Triforce Dimension. I was coming up with names, and he took some ideas of things that we had discussed, and it was his idea to come up with that name in the particular way that we did it. And when he told it to me, I said, that's not a bad idea. Let's do it. He's the one that encouraged me to become the leader of my own alliance, and to not worry about finding members and worry about whether or not we'd be able to be successful and have enough people to give each other card donations in that game, for example. And I wanted to further dissect that line where in life, when someone believes in us, it's really, really nice, especially when we trust that person. So Michael is the friend, of course, who made this art, and he's the one who inspired me to make all my alliance name and a bunch of things. And I think with him, while I do believe in myself, I've sometimes had some doubts. And when I would share that with him, he would say, oh, I understand your doubts, but I think that you and I think that we can do a lot of things. And I think that you, Ari, I think you can do great things. And I think you're going to become an even greater person than you are now. And as long as you have a passion and desire, you can do it. And I believe in him in so many ways. I believe that Michael is so skilled at being an artist, and he's a kind person. He's a good father and a good husband. I think that the fact that he believed in me really did inspire me. And it's part of the reason why we're good friends. And it's really, really nice. And it has pushed me to not be afraid to do things that I thought were going to be a little bit too difficult. And, will I be successful when I make content? Can I be a decent streamer? Can I edit videos? And the answer is, well, we can do a lot. I've said that in a previous video. And in a way, we can do anything. And I think with somebody else believing in me, it's really helped me to believe in myself. And I think that a lot of people have less belief than I do. And so if there is someone in your life that you truly trust, such as a family member or a friend, that you really look up to and you think, wow, what an amazing person, talk with them and share your desires and your goals and your dreams with them, and see what happens. Because I have a feeling that more than likely, they're probably going to tell you, yeah, you can do it too. Yeah, fulfill that dream. What's holding you back? Let's talk about the details. Let's iron it out. And no matter what struggles and limitations you may have, whether they're physical or self-imposed mentally, for example, you can do it. And so I just wanted to share what inspired me from that anime, Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, and how there are some really special people in my life, positive, kind people, that have also inspired me. So just wanted to share that with you all, and hopefully it gives you guys an idea. And if you guys ever feel like you can't do something, go and talk with that friend or family member of yours and let them know, and you'll be surprised. Maybe they'll remind you that you can do whatever you want. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.